Hi, today I want to talk about numb hands. Yes, because you've asked me so many questions about them. Numb hands, sore wrists, your hand position on the bike and the discomfort that you're getting. I don't like that. I want you smiling on your bike. So, with nothing more than a tape measure and no deep understanding of anatomy and physiology or biomechanics, I'm going to help you take a measurement that's going to allow you to fit your bars better. And also, if you stick around to the end, I give you some exercises for your wrists and your forearms that you can add to your daily routine. Of course you've got a daily routine. It's super important, but these exercises you can do once, twice, 3 times a day. Start them today. They will fix your wrists. That's a bold statement, coach. Okay, run the video. Numb hands or sore wrists is probably about the number 2 condition that I see in the Bike Fit studio, related to handlebar width. What's the number 1? Well, bikes not fitting people. But let's not get into that. Let's talk about wrist pain. I want to eliminate it from the world. It's my mission in life. Now, there is something that happens quite often when you buy that bike, that the bar width is not matched up with your shoulders. I've talked about it before and given ways to measure across what we call a chromium process. But no, coach, shut up. Stop talking in language we don't understand. You said keep it simple. I'm going to keep it simple. So what I want you to do is, I'm getting my tape measure out already. Oh, I'm so keen. What I want you to do is, in a position of just swinging your arms, I want you to think about all those days that you've carried suitcases. Do you remember them when you used to go on holiday when you were young and free and... Oh no, that's just me thinking about myself. But anyway, you're carrying shopping bags. Maybe you're a good husband, a good wife, a good partner, a good son, a good... whatever. You're carrying a set of shopping bags, or you're carrying suitcases, and the thumb and the first finger, this boom boom little toy gun shape that we make with our hands. L. Loser. Okay, you've all done that before, haven't you? Yeah. Anyway, that V point is wanting to find the edge of your shoulder when you're on your bike all the time. And when we hold something heavy, our arms will fall down straight. They should do, and they will fall in line with a chromium process. Now, some people have wide shoulders, some people have narrow shoulders, some people have wide shoulders with no muscle, narrow shoulders, lots of muscle. Basically, we have to scaffold the position of the hands into the bone position of your skeleton. So, what I want you to do is make a little toy gun. Bing, bing. Just swing your arms, okay? And what you want to do is, again, this is where some of you are going to struggle. You need a friend, okay? You need someone who can help you measure. I'll try and do it myself and show you that it can be done, but it's best to just, I know cyclists don't have many friends, so go and open the front door and just shout out and see if anybody walking their dog, or maybe the postman will come and visit you. Yeah, don't be commenting that you let some nutter into your house and then they stole your bike. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, anyway, what you want to do is to get up into a position whereby you're imagining you're a gunsling fighter. Imagine that movie High Noon, or you're showing your age now, coach. And you come straight out and you're ping, ping. And all you want to do is to put your arms in that position and, you've guessed it, tape measure. Nice and simple. Now mine even has a little clip on the end that I can catch and pull across. Oh yeah, so simple. And all I'm doing, obviously I'm struggling because I'm on my own here, but look at that. Ping, ping, okay? And swing down, up. Now for me, it's bang on 42. I've measured my shoulders so many times, I know exactly I'm 420 millimeters acromion to acromion, but I'm 420 millimeters in that point. Why is that important? Well, look at your bike next time that you're riding your bike and look at your wrist position. Numb hands or sore wrists is a compression issue, pressing. So what happens is, to find the V and the edge of the shoulder, what normally happens is your wrist collapses. It makes another L. Loser, loser, okay? There's L's and losing everywhere. So by collapsing inwards, you stretch the key nerves. By therefore adding pressure, if your bike doesn't fit you, through a wider bar, and you open your shoulders up, you increase the compression through the heel of the hand or through the thumb, and boom, you've got a problem. Okay, so my tip in this video for you to really dial in and fix numb hands and compression issues and sore wrists is to take away the L shape, bring the bars in that they fit or are inside your shoulder width. Yes, for some of you that might mean getting a 400mm bar. For some of you it might mean getting a 380mm or 360. You can't find them. You may need to get a shallow bar, a compact bar, because guess what? When the hand falls into a straight position, where is that on the bike? It's on the drops, okay? So, when we're on the drops, do you like the bar tape? When you're on the drops, your wrist will fall into that position. I know you're shouting at me saying, I can't get into the drops, coach, because I'm an old fart and I'm too stiff. You can, especially if the reach is correct. And I've got a really great method to measure reach and how it is and compared to the length of your hand. I'll share that video next week, okay? So, make that measurement, swing your arms, even grab a couple of shopping bags and have someone measure across. Bing, bing, okay? And then go and measure. Now, you want to know how to measure your bars? The best place to take the measurement is bar end to bar end, okay? Now, some are center to center and some are edge to edge. If you go center to center, you'll be fairly accurate, okay? So if you go center to center, you'll be fairly accurate. Let me get my tape measure out. Okay, so center to center, these are 400 bars. Now you may have flared bars whereby the hoods are narrower than the drops. Where you hold onto the bars most is the point you want to get it, either on or inside that arm width, okay? Okay, come on coach, please, get serious. We haven't got much time. Right, okay, start swinging those hands and get into that gunfighter position and basically just have someone, or even two people, two different perspectives is always better than one, and just measure across from right in that V across to your other side. And just practice even in a mirror. Swing your arms. Get into a habit of just having the hands straight. Some people prefer just to bend forward slightly and put their arms out, okay? You just want to get that swinging action. Keep them straight. And once you measure against your bars, oh, that's another issue, isn't it? Where do you measure from on your bars? People say to me, is it center to center? Is it edge to edge? Is it hood to hood? The thing is, companies will indicate on their bars where to measure, but go and measure your bars from where you are holding them. You take control, you take power. Don't be led by what the company's saying. You're the one holding the bike. You're the one riding that's got to alleviate this L shape, okay? So we've got to take that away. Try and get the wrist into a fixed position the majority of the time. That actually means holding the drops. Yeah, ever thought of that? I'm not flexible enough, I'm an old fart coach, but your hand will fall down. You will not put that L shape on it. It's worth thinking about. Future video for that, yeah? So, end to end. If we go middle to middle, or end to end, you'll usually end up adding maybe 20mm to that size. But what if you measure from the hoods? That's where you're holding 99% of the time. Measure it. Just play around with the measurements you've got and where you're holding from. Because if you've got wrist issues, 9 times out of 10, it's probably because your bars are too wide. And when you hold on, you're in that position. You're opening up. You're creating an angle that's not suitable for the joint, okay? That will help. Now, obviously, reach is an issue. The bike top tube length, the stem length is an issue when it comes to numb hands. But I want to try and eradicate bars that don't fit you. Let's eliminate it from the world. Let's do it together. Strength exercises for your wrists. You want to see them? Okay, let's talk about them. And also, I've got something else I need to share with you about aero bikes. Have you bought one recently? Are you thinking about buying one? Please, if you suffer from wrist pain, I need to share this with you. Okay, let's look at some drills for exercises. Have I got enough room here? Of course I have. Okay, thanks for joining me down here on the ground. I want to just show you this simple little drill to add to a resistance exercise you're already doing. Push up and plank. You're already doing them, aren't you? Of course you are. So, in the push-up position, I want you to hold plank with palms flat on the ground. And then all I want you to do is move to fist. Palm, fist. Now, you may just set your clock to say, hold that for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, or maybe count out. Add it to your routine. It will help stabilize that wrist joint and strengthen through the forearm and the wrist. You may think, such a small exercise, coach, will it really make a difference? Yes, yes, yes. What we do today is going to impact on tomorrow. What we do today and tomorrow will impact on the day after tomorrow. And soon, it will be impacting in a year's time if we stick at it and do it every single day. So, start now, today, straight away. Actually, while I'm down here, Let's do some workouts together. You fancy that? Leave a comment. I've got so many drills that I do. I think we should do them together, live, recorded. Be fun. Now, I mentioned about, are you buying an aero bike? I've just seen so many people this week who have bought aero bikes and they're not aware or fully aware how much the stack height is different. Sometimes 20 to 30 millimeters. Same size bike as they bought 5 years ago, but they've got the new super sexy aero version. And what's that done? Lower stack height. It's increased the reach. It's put more pressure on their hands. So they've got numb hands from the very same bike that they thought they were riding 5 years ago. Please, 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 check the stack height. If you don't know how to do that, just even go into the shop and measure it, even all the way to the top of the hoods. But check that stack height, please, before you purchase. Is an aero bike the thing that you really need? Hey, maybe it is. Go for it. Hey, floating around the video somewhere right now is a longer video on numb hands. Check that out. I go into it a little bit more detail, but this drill that I showed you today was great. And also, can you see my hand? I want to share a video using your hand that will help you measure your reach. Yeah, I've got lots of ways where we don't need fancy tools or lasers or all these gadgets. Hey, you stay safe, keep spinning, keep smiling. Maybe see you in the next live video. Yes, of course I see you. I've got special powers. You take care, keep smiling, keep spinning.